not us. You're not heading into the
I
AO.
almost forgot.
Perfectly fine, but you're not with your battle buddy.
Hey Andy, how many ammo do you have?
I'm giving Wells shit for spawning at the helicopter base.
I now don't, for a good reason at this point.
Yep, and there he goes. You fucking.
I had my radio on
belts
now.
and
I don't, for a good reason.
ball magazines.
Fucking
And
children.
then I have 200 rounds
Okay,
of
so
Alpha checking in on 50.
piercing.
Bob's Alpha.
It's a shame no one wants to fly helicopters today, if that's fine.
What map is it? I can take one of your city ones.
Bravo, check on 50.
Good check.
Take some of my ball boxes.
Alright. They're still getting organized. It's just about 4 o'clock, so we're gonna get started. But what is up, everybody? Liru here. And today we're going to do some urban ops training. Also, I'm playing around with some of the vanilla vehicles. I basically have them scripted in so they have a lot more ammo. Kind of the gateway to starting this operation. They're also filling this Vic with bunch of 6.5 and whatnot, and they also still need their briefing, but AO is pretty simple here. We have an FOB they spawn at. I've listed that was the infantry spawn, and then we've got a heli base down here, though no one's playing pilot. I already told them in advance there's 2 BMP-2s and T-72 in the AO. The BMP-2 is here, the other one is over here. And the Tanky Wanky is in here, and it's hidden under some unmarked buildings that I placed in Eden Editor. Anyway, operations are really simple. If you notice, there are 2 question marks and a red flag. It's really simple how this is going to go down. I mean, since they spawn over here, the red flag represents a checkpoint that they're going to have to smash through. Or they could try to go around but have a shit ton of tank traps to prevent their vehicles from doing too much. And if they try that strategy, I'll have an AT team waiting for them. But otherwise, each of these question marks represents a little... I don't really know what to call it. I guess communication station. Each one is in a warehouse. That's actually originally part of the map. I just added some floof in it. And each one has an officer overlooking some laptops. All they really gotta do is get to each of these 2 locations, hack the one open laptop, kill the officer, and then put some frickin' demo on the site and, you know, blow it up. But if we were to remote an officer real quick, it's not hard. And also, these are coded as laptop 1 and laptop 2, and at the end of the operation, I'll ask them for the passwords. And I know what they are already, but I'm not going to share them now. We'll share them at the end. Otherwise, in terms of the actual operation, this being an urban AO, one, I've got a main AA battery in the center, but it doesn't look like the player base is using any helicopters, so this is kind of useless, more for show. I've got some impromptu barricades set up along the town. This checkpoint, though, I'm kind of proud of. Basically put in some camp templates from ZEC, put up some statics, have a BMP-2, and then we have these tank traps listed all the way down. And then I've got 2 little garrisons of moving people and such at the end of each of them. And then going in, got this main little garrison here, per se. Roger that, Jay. Here are your objectives today. I'd like you to open your map. So, we have a lot of stuff that's already been marked on the map from your recon, but all I really know is there are 2 question marks and 1 red flag. Basically, you're going to be fighting ultra-nationalist infantry, and they have taken up a garrisoning of the town of... I'm not going to be able to pronounce that thing. Anyway, the flag represents a very large checkpoint that you'll have to smash through. Or you could try to go around it, but there are a shit ton of tank traps going northwest and southeast. So if you try to drive around it, you'll probably encounter other enemy units that might kill you, so up to you. However, your main objective itself is in 3 parts. Each of the 2 question marks in a building, we believe there is some sort of communication station. Within the communication station, you're expected to find some laptops, some maps, and an officer wearing a different colored beret. All you need to do is kill the officer, find the one laptop that's open to then hack into it. We're using spacebar to collect intel, and then demolish the site. At the end of the operation, I'll be asking you for 2 passwords. One password is at each site. That will need to be given to me in order for the mission to be a success. But otherwise, after those 2 sites are demolished, you can begin your RTB, and by the time you get out of the AO itself, I'll radio in asking for the passwords, and if they're right, it'll be mission success. If they're wrong, mission fail. Assets include everything that's given in base. You also have a helicopter depot. Since we don't have any pilots, I'm not going to force people to respawn at heli base to be reinserted. You'll just have to coordinate some sort of infantry vehicle to go back and forth from base to pick people up. Otherwise, you're clear to leave the AO at this time and begin your operation. And if you have any questions, let me know.
Roger that. Repeating back your last. Kill an officer, steal intel, and demolish each site. There is 1 officer in each and 1 piece of intel in each, correct?
That is correct. One last thing, it's the open laptop that will have the intel, not the closed laptops. So I see Sniper Wolf going up to a line of them. Teacher pockets the wizard group together. Jay and Habardicus there, and then another group of infantry right there. This should be interesting. You ever wanted a T-90 capable of firing a nuke? Tootie, can you send me that on Discord if you haven't already? I see some new messages. I'll take a look at that later. No, okay, the passwords are porn related. I'll give you guys that. From what specifically, I won't tell yet. Raccoon's getting tortured for his bad connection. I wouldn't be surprised. So, I have noticed that frames are dropping to around 30. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete the campfires. One of the things that really eats at frames is smoke. And although it's some nice aesthetic, I would rather have more playability than frames. However, when you're in an area like this where there's a bunch of buildings, a bunch of infantry pre-placed, and we've got, what? About 25 to 30 people, that's kind of expected for something like this. Otherwise, also, shit will be deleted as they progress along. And if, they didn't have the drone, I'd be able to spawn things in as they go, but, shit happens. So, let's see, they got the BMP-2 marked, the bunker, 3 times Urals, that'll probably tip them off of where things are, 12-man patrol going around. I do have a lot of traps. Classic, good old traps. And some rather nasty positions for some of these machine gun turrets. Mind you, I did warn them last week and coming up to today that I would be working on making some more urban-based traps and whatnot. So we do have a lot more like statics and whatnot. Partially hidden tank, a cord back here. And I'm not going to get into mines today unless I absolutely have to, but I think we'll just give the player base this. I think this in its own right is a good looking AO. Especially with all frames considered. So the 2 factions I used is, for the backbone, I used ultranationalists. Because I like their little dinky helmets and we don't really use them that often. And then for the Dishkas, because if you notice the ultranationalists, they don't have Dishkas. I decided to take a look at the Ulster Volunteer Force. which is literally all placeholders of people wearing these, like all black baklava suits, but, you know, we work with what we got. Add some variability. But yeah, we'll go from here and see how everything goes. In terms of actual AT weapons, I think I only have the single SPG-9 right here, and then the 2 BMPs, the T-72, and then all AT is really just going to be relied on from the infantry kind of going around. But there's plenty of RPGs around, so if the player base aren't careful with their Vics, there will be a little bit of a slaughter. But it's up to them to move out. They've been given their brief, they've been given their AO. And we'll see how everything goes. The real question is, which one's going to get blown up first? The Marshal or the
check 50?
Super Striker, as I like to call it. Good check, 50.
Check 50.
I do know they're using this as, okay, so they put a mortar in there. But they're also putting some AT and AA weapons and some resupply ammo. And then they're keeping all the vanilla stuff in there. In the future, I need to clear out those inventories. So I heard Smutton over the radio. It looks like he is going to play pilot.
Which vehicles do we have currently?
Different helicopters I gave him were some Apaches with different loadouts here.
We have one of these infantry marshal thingy.
But if he's going to be flying solo, the best he's going to be able to do is probably one of these little birds.
Rock, man.
But I did well with the little birds. I gave some varying loadouts here, depending on what they want to fly.
Rockman is there. Okay.
But I figured I didn't want to give him a plane today, because one,
I copy you,
the 2 airports are literally like equidistant from this AO.
Hey, Fern, what would you like us to bring?
And I think like
Wait,
a frickin'
I'm gonna
A10 or something in
talk
an
to
urban
Command.
environment might be a little
Ground
too
reads,
much.
say again?
What would you like air to bring?
An Apache wanting Abrams cannon on it.
Uh,
Tootie, you just write whatever you want. We'll
1 second.
test
Hi,
it
Command,
later.
What's the BDA on buildings? Are we trying to protect them, or can we just demolish them?
Ground, this is high. Civilians are confirmed in the AO. Please limit your contact on buildings unless they have enemy combatants inside.
Roger that.
Be sure to torture Rat King. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Road. I'm not really chat that much.
So take over whatever you think is
That's
like, appropriate for
that's
that.
one of my weaknesses per se. It's because
I don't
I'm
play air,
usually
so I
focused
don't-
on the
I
AO
don't
too
include
much. But to
what
catch
you
up,
have.
You're not my real dad.
I don't have to be your real dad.
Rogue Bandit, we
will
always
listen
see
to
the
me.
power of the links. Every time in vanilla, when I take a sniper and send him to full skill, it's nuts.
Come on, this is Neymar.
Road, to get to what you
Did
said,
you say name it?
Luton doesn't really do Arma anymore. I mean, I've been told he's gone to, like, just doing something like every other Friday. And the only
By the way,
reason people
Aaron
stay in
needs a gunner.
BSO is, other people that left with him from VG to go to BSO, they host their own shit.
Need including some demo blocks.
So Smutton did just call in for a gunner,
lots of
so I think
charges.
he's trying to get one. They're talking about satchel charges too. Where was I? Well, a third faction attack, probably not for the sake of what we have going for frames here. We're like just on the edge. I'm gonna try to keep it at 30. The smoke, it was teetering at 27. So just deleting those 2 fire pits got back 3 frames, which is really nice. But with all the streaming and recording stuff I'm doing in the background, my system is practically benchmarking at a lower end system. So if I'm getting 30, most of these guys have a medium range system are probably going to be getting 35 to 40, so it's okay. Because, I mean, for lower end, 30 frames is generally good anyway. Let's... Coward's a good guy. Yeah, he's a gem I found in the rough. And when he finally gets his Twitch and YouTube stuff, like... No, it's, he's working on getting Twitch out. But when he gets that out, I'll be helping to promote him. Luton... I could do a whole video on, like, why Luton stuff kinda has teetered out long term. But I don't want to throw shade either. I'm fine with telling the story, but the moral of it is never turn your back on your player base for your viewer base, and don't chase your ambitions to the point you'll chase them off a cliff. Because that cliff is very, very steep. It's not YouTube beef, it's... We used to work a lot together, and...
Yeah, vehicles are 8 seats apiece.
You know, shit happened. I don't even have any beef with him, it's, I didn't really care, I was just annoyed that, you know, someone would split their player base down in an attempt, like, out of lazy, but again, like, I'm digressing here. Hey, Snipers 2016, welcome. Anyway, they're loading up into 2 Vics.
Bravo's all loaded.
I do want to see the interiors once the tank DLC comes out, because we'll be able to see all of them in the Vics. Looks like I'm going to go Marshall first, then Panther. And we'll see how this all goes. Call of Duty Zombies. So Jay's going to stay back. He's going to go on foot. We do see the mortar being taken with the... I'm just going to call him Panther and Badger, because the frickin'... The modded name for this thing is Nemmer, and that sounds retarded, so I'm just going to call it Panther. And then that's a Marshall, but its modded name's Badger. That just sounds cooler. So they're going to go completely around the cinematic shit I pushed right here. Okay, cool. They're just barreling down the road. I think they're just wary for any ambushes I might have set up. Just slow down to look at my IAP, guys. Alright, so now let's start getting into the AO here.
Okay, Bravo, hold at your current position. Alpha, move to your support position, over.
Copy that, ground command.
Ground, be advised, as Alpha's moving up, they're most likely going to be shot at by that BMP.
You know, I think it's a bad omen when you see 2 vehicles filled with guys drive up to your position, but that could just be me. Hello?
Bravo, or, correction. Ground command, this is Bravo. Do you want to take the north side of the road?
Have fun! Thank you for not killing us!
Or more like the western side of the road?
What?
Ew, that was Ratcan. I don't like him. His content sucks.
Alpha's in position, over.
Solid copy.
Use the trees as cover.
I love fucking with Ratcan. Alright, so back to the action here. The first checkpoint's up. One of these guys did go guns up. Let me take this medic here if I see something. Oh yeah, I definitely fucking see him. Gonna hug the window here, start getting a few guys in defensive positions.
Alpha, you in position?
So they got the Vix set up back here. They've got Alpha lined up right here. Bravo's gonna follow suit. Hey Frank, I think we're gonna get out of here. They're going down to that place with the Ultra guys. Let's go to Bob's house and get some food. Get the civs out of there. Can we have a howitzer as a side mission?
BMP and fire on it when ready.
I don't really want to add anything
Sure,
to this AO
we'll
right
go
now.
attack the BMP. That sounds like a good time.
Alpha,
Gonna have
you
him
to
get
shot on that
down.
group, though.
Confirm.
But like I said, frames are teetering at about
Alpha's
30,
currently
so I don't want to
just
really
past
touch
Bravo
anything.
now.
Woo! Okay, they just decided to light up the damn building. Ow. Okay, now he's too dumb to simulate getting down, but... they're running through.
Repeat last.
Have him run to the side. Let's see, let's open this. Yeah, I'll let you guys decide. Should we have the BMP push out and push up to give covering fire? Or should we keep it here in a defensive position?
Armor.
This is High Command, send traffic.
Just wanted to jog your. Yeah. By the way, you gave me 2 types of general purpose rounds, no AP. We'll figure it out later.
Solid, I'll look into that after the op.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later. It's not a big deal.
That's weird, because when I
Ground,
tested
Bravo, we have enemy contacts to the northwest of the BMP position.
that's really
Roger
weird,
that.
because I tested that, and it had 5 belts of 40.
Do you want us to go secure those buildings to the northwest and then flank that?
So they're firing
Confirm. Do
through,
that.
and they're nailing a few guys back here, hitting that building. Let's stand this guy back up. Yeah, hide as a surprise, keep it in. So I'm seeing most of the chat say, of course you want your goats. Set the goats up right there. So we're hearing GMGs and HMGs firing off. They're focusing over here. Oh, he's out of ammo. And that's a Vic. Ah. Ow. Well, I had to try there. Literally blew that guy away.
Bravo, what's your current status? Over.
We're green, but we're being engaged from the northwest and from the south right now.
Alright, that tank is probably gonna get
Deploy
pissy,
much to
so
the
I'm gonna
west
send
and
it
then
up.
push south.
Solid copy.
Now, I'm gonna give this guy a suppressive fire command to just fire up the road here. And they are just absolutely destroying the checkpoint. Mr. J's lasing a target. I'm trying to see where their air is.
Are you on station?
And Andruza is pushing the vehicle out. I do have a BMP on standby.
Enemy
Arma, be advised,
T-72.
there's T-72 on the road pushing towards us.
The LAV is trying to engage it. RPG goes out. They're firing HMG at it.
Ground force, be advised, ground command will now be bird's eye viewing from Apache helicopter.
Got it.
T-72 has dismounts.
Alright, so they got an Apache helicopter picking something up from the looks of it. I do have my AA on station. But I want to keep my BMP-2 in the pocket right there. Oh, is he getting that RPG out? Oh, look at that. If he can fire from that window without killing himself, I'll be impressed. Because he knows it's right there. Just will he actually take the shot? Or get sniped by the frickin' marshal. Lovely. Alright, so I do have reinforcements to send, so I'm gonna break them apart and send them up.
High command airs northwest EAO safe.
Roger, for this exercise, everything is safe except for the AO itself.
Hey. Air, I have laced a BMP-2 for you. Can you engage that? 1 moment, stabilizing.
I can hear the GMG.
Infantry, don't push too hard on that checkpoint if you're gonna take out that BMP before you move in.
Copies.
I'm gonna fire a warning rocket. And we'll just adjust things from there. He just got blown up by a frickin' nade. I'm going to send this team over to investigate those grenade sounds, because this vehicle's pushed up. Staying in the AO.
What was that grid where that BMP was being laced at? Grid ref 069.
Alright, so that checkpoint's mostly taken out.
069er.
Trying to get this idiot back on the turret.
Marked with BMP to entrench.
Here, I have an evil idea. Let's go suppress that position. So he's suppressing that tree right now. Taking out Div, and now he's firing over at the tank to keep him pinned.
Having to readjust for altitude, stand by.
I think I'm going to take the BMP and push it up a bit. I might as well get rid of all my armor early on so the tanks have a better time. But I always love seeing how vehicles are using the walls here to, you know, give themselves some added protection. Now I hear that BMP moving along.
Got eyes on the BMP. Confirm no friendlies around it.
So Air has eyes on the BMP apparently.
Confirmed,
Rocket
Bravo
goes
2,
out.
T-72.
Unknown where it landed. I heard it touch off though.
BMP.
From the vector, it looked
advised,
like it
we
was
have a
trying
BMP
to
direct
engage
west
the
of our
marshal.
position. ×1, Hellfire out.
So they saw the smoke and they saw it pull back, so
Bravo, was that east of your position, or are you sure it was west?
have these guys maneuver
Just called
around.
out direct west about 150 meters.
Roger. Do we know if it's moving? Because we're
Don't
firing
hit
on
the
the air's
infantry.
firing on the entrenched one right now.
So Air's gonna fire on that one.
Get that.
And otherwise, I'm gonna take these guys.
APC. We are taking a sporadic RPG fire down through the tank trap line far west. Can you get eyes on that?
So this BMP was just hit from the air. minimal effect. I think they used a dagger on it instead of an AGM. I'm trying to have these guys come out now to cause a bit of outflanking. Killer player. Hearing some more missiles land. Oh yeah, I'm right behind the frickin' ABCs.
I have visual on an IDEF vehicle in the area.
Roger
Yeah,
that.
it's behind us.
So I have these infantry coming around outflank here. Gonna do a quick round of deleting bodies. Just a large chunk again to help with frames.
Flanking force bearing 309.
So they just noticed my infantry flanking around. I'm gonna send the BMP up to assist. That's gonna make these Vics pull back a bit more. Nice. I love how an infantry screen only works so well. Because if you can get an outflank on the enemy or the player base, you know, that's all it takes. But from the sound of things, I think they were able to cover it in time.
Evaluation on that hellfire on that BMP.
BMP's been disabled. Good shot, Air.
Oh, it wasn't disabled, you
Arma,
silly
this is
bat.
Bravo.
Oh,
We
no,
have
it looks like
enemy
the turret
F3
was
flanking on
disabled, but
northwest.
otherwise...
You have eyes on.
A
Please
firm,
lend
we're
assist.
engaging.
So, thank you.
Alpha's engaging too.
He hops right on that 50, and these three guys are completely outflanked, and it drops them all. Ah, nasty. These vehicles are shredding my flanking force. I've got some reinforcements sprinting down to give some assistance. Gonna wait on my AGS and
Air,
Dishka
can you get eyes on that
trucks.
flanking force bearing 069
Looks
by
like my Dishka was already hit,
310.
though.
Grid ref.
I'm gonna take my AA
Say
pieces
again,
and
Grid
put them on full skill for spotting. That way
Grid
they
ref,
might be able to
069.
threaten
310.
the air
Coming through the
asset
trees.
there. Yeah, I can't even see him from my monitor. So that's been smoked. I'm gonna try to get him back on it. One of my goats
We
are
may
down.
have down them all. We don't need a straggler with an RPG behind us.
Just to fix his pathfinding.
Yeah, we don't have eyes on any ground units in that area.
Copy.
We still have one guy over here. I'm gonna
Alpha,
pull him
what?
back.
Stay back there and provide support.
Arma
Big boy.
BMD west-northwest, about 320.
Understood.
Now we have a little lull. This... Next time I should have put a mortar position down. That way I could, you know, keep them under pressure. Oh, this BMP is noping the fuck out. I don't know where he's going, but his gun's disabled, so... Getting hit in the ass, and it's disabled. Here, so I'm gonna grab this guy and fix that SPG-9.
Whatever the assault team is, were you guys gonna clear any of these buildings?
Hey, this is Bravo. We're waiting for Alpha to move up with us.
Roger, no one has been communicating that. Alpha, move up.
Yeah, no one's been communicating. They've just been stagnating right there. I'm gonna actually deploy a mortar position. Because the fact they haven't been moving up just, you know, signifies this to me.
Bravo, begin clearing buildings.
I'm gonna say the group has moved that up. And I'm gonna get right to work with these puppies. Start shelling behind them. Oh, that is audible.
Recommend clearing the building that that hasn't been exploded. Alpha. Maybe an idea.
Sniper Wolf, giving his classic sass. Damn, this guy should be dead.
Don't engage the igloos on the tower.
Ah, man, if I scope in, they'd be dead, but... Otherwise, whatever.
That's a large multi-story building. We're just engaging right now.
Have these guys assault. They're firing up here. Reinforcements have finally come down.
Remember, we have civilians everywhere, so try not to start leveling shit unless it's an enemy area.
No, we're engaging with machine gun fire on top of the building.
I'm using this back here as my spawn zone.
Bravo just took a mortar fire at the previous pause. I don't know if anyone's down or not.
That's a negative on the mortar fire for Bravo.
Copy.
It was Alpha.
Say again, over.
Nothing.
Hearing some chain gun fire. Looks like they're firing at the AA there.
Roger, I'll give a sit rep and Alpha very quickly then. We're taking contact from the southeast, and we're currently on the trench compound with Bravo.
Get those bodies deleted.
Bravo, have you finished clearing the buildings there?
We have some fire going back and
Cleared
forth.
the northwestern edge of this compound right here.
Okay, have you pushed up to the northwest compound?
I still have my secondary
That's the
line
negative.
right up
You didn't give
here.
us permission to go there yet.
Go there, Alpha, start pushing through the town.
See if I can get my machine gunner on.
Technical incoming down the road.
So far, asset communication with each other, with High Command, who is Mr. J's voice, has been really, really good. Squad-to-squad communication has been non-existent. And that's what's been letting things kind of seep through the cracks here and outflank things. So, that's where the focus needs to be a bit more, is the infantry needs to talk with everybody, or else things are not going to go too well.
Here, this is Namer. We took a mortar fire. Any chance you can get eyes on
I got some marksman team set up back here. They're just scoping that place out. Looks like Killa ran from the base. I'm dropping artillery in the open field near the sniper team. They're moving out. Waiting for the splash. Got my donation announcement working. What's going on? Actually, if you notice, the
Do you guys have like a sick personal commnet you're communicating between squads on?
Yeah.
Well, that's a negative.
Sniper Wolf asking if
Squad
the
comms.
infantry are even
That's what I
communicating
thought.
with each other. Yeah, their own stalking. Yeah, so normally
More mortars just
Nightbot
sit behind
has
the guys. We probably got about 3 minutes before they land on us.
a donation
so,
thing on the
you guys
top
can definitely
right,
find it out.
so I wouldn't donate today. Because if you notice the donation ticker, it's not there. So I think Nightbot might be having some issues with that. I will go into Streamlabs at the end of the stream, and any donations that were done today, I'll give the shout-outs at the end, as well as I guess any
Groundsman's
subs
probably-
and
you're
stuff.
tracking that
But
unknown mortar pit
OBS has
somewhere,
set everything
killing us.
correctly, so I'll have to check that later.
Yeah, I'm trying
My
to do it.
apologies, everybody. These guys are flanking around, coming to the first area down
Eyes on
here.
the mortars, they are on the west end of town. Gonna mark a map soon.
Oh, they're gonna get rid of my mortars. I'm gonna keep dropping behind them and have them creep up to their latest position. But we'll also start getting into CQB stuff. And then this group I kind of want to send back
Ground
here
command
if we're
Bravo, do you want us
tasking.
to demo that's T-72?
Hold off for now.
So,
Approximate
Yeah, exactly.
marker
And
on
normally
mortars
Nightbot would
are
also
out
cover
west
it,
end of
so
town
especially
by the
subs
Big
and
Woods
whatnot.
marker.
So
Roger
yeah,
that.
I don't know.
ground to Bravo, northwestern compound is clear. Please advise on
that guy off.
next course of action.
Follow Alpha and push into the town. Over.
Yes,
Mortars
exactly,
are most
Major. I'm
likely gonna
sorry.
land at the checkpoint very shortly. So you might not want to be in the checkpoint anymore.
Sniper Wolf, stop being smart.
Solid ground. So you want us to push all the way south and cross the road
Let some
to
of
Alpha?
them die. Come on, let me drop them right on them. Why do you have to
Confirm,
make them
over.
smart?
Confirmed. Over.
Damn.
Ground, this is Alpha. We are currently on the southern compound to the entrenchment. Do you want us to carry on pushing into the compound? Sorry, the city?
Correct.
Solid.
Push over to the first objective. Bravo,
I'm assuming
follow
this
through and
guy's
clear the
dead,
second
yeah,
objective.
so we'll just get rid of him.
Hey Panther, you want to go hang out with the other team and not have both of us in one spot?
That would be smart, wouldn't it?
Air has no eyes on the mortars, sorry.
The heck are they firing at?
Air, I'm dropping one lace on it.
I want to see if I can see air.
One lace at the mortars.
Yeah. Don't you love it when they're all competent, but it also means I can't do shit about their support? Ah, superior factions.
Ground command is Bravo.
He's dead. So they're knocking things over, still communicating.
Ground command is Bravo.
I'm not seeing a laze on my radar, by the way. You said you had mortars laced?
I have it laced. It's between buildings. I can lace the building that it's next to.
Hey, firm, go ahead and do that, please. Preferably make sure the laser is facing the north.
Let's see,
Or
infantry.
is visible from the north, rather.
Not ulcer, let's do ultranationalist.
Lacing the big white building's roof now. You should be able to see it.
Let's bring these guys down, seek and destroy. It is under that, what am I doing? Now we're gonna see him start to breach and clear this compound.
Ground command
Yeah.
Bravo, come in.
How do you miss throwing a grenade at point blank?
Ground command's not going to be much of use sitting in a fucking gunner seat of an Apache.
And you throw a smoke grenade. Oh, that
Recommend
wasn't
you
smoke.
guys
Alright.
delegate somewhere down here to be ground command.
South, Abby.
Sorry, yeah.
Air, that rocket hit right where the mortars are, but on my screen there seems to still be up.
Hey, firm, can you...
Well, I can't seem to throw better.
1 sec. I'm gonna go ahead and land ground command to
We
you.
have a full squad west of our position.
I'm stopping my lace on the mortars.
How did I not win that firefight? He just twitched 3 times. He better be down. Okay, at least he's down. You see, Dimitri, when you are one with the cheeky breaky food, then you will be the number 1. Alright, and I got those infantry. They're slowly coming. It'll take them a few moments, though. This infantry group's over here. I got a few AT guys trying to get up to that marshal's position to take her out. Praetorian on a Hemet. Nah. Oh, how do you idiots not see that? What are they doing? What?
Well, ground's back on station. Second last.
Well, they struck it. I'll kill one off.
Welcome to the party. Come do your job.
Yep, sorry.
What, to land ground command?
One of the mortars are down.
Like,
The other mortar is firing. Mortar is firing.
yeah, he's coordinating with this guy because he was already ranged in right here. Because
compound Bravo, can you push south?
What the fuck are you thinking?
Solid. We're doing that now.
High command, are we going to be extracting?
This is high command. Say again.
Are we going to be exfilling via air?
No.
Roger. I had it planned for you to just go back via your land convoy.
Hey, firm.
This is Panther, we're going to pick up.
Blowing that up. Freaking land it in the middle of my AO where you know there's AO. What type of intelligence?
Are you up?
APC's up. APC is.
What the
APC
hell
is
just
doing
exploded?
insert.
The Apache.
Oh, good. The Apache got hit by mortars. Next level.
Yeah, because ground command needs to be on the ground.
Teacher, those mortars, how close are they to civilian buildings?
I see no civilians next to the mortars. We already took out one of the mortars. One mortar is still up.
Bravo, what's your status?
I want me to drop
Alright, they're leaving.
Bravo, we have wounded. Stand by.
Out ground command.
What's your ETA on being able to move to Alpha?
Smutton's okay.
We're in the process of moving to Alpha now.
Ground command, this is Namer. Do you want us to mortar the shit out of the enemy mortars?
Yes, please.
Alright, where's
Try
Rat
and get
King?
the objective, though. Oh, can you push in and clear this objective? We've currently been stagnated here for quite a while.
Command, this is Alpha. Taking heavy casualties, but we've now got a medic due to desig.
Again, how long is it going to be until you can move?
Ow.
ETA 2 max.
Hey, Joke, thanks for the sub 5 months in a row. If I catch him in chat, I'll shout him out. But yeah, like, pop-ups are apparently broken. So, thanks, man. I'm sorry for the stuff being broke, but thanks so much for the 5 months in a row, man. Hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you keep enjoying this one in particular. I'm gonna start getting my mortars to trail on again, because they have not moved.
Bravo, you still haven't moved.
We're moving now.
Wish my flanking force would get here a bit faster. Like, literally, they've stayed there so long, they've been assaulting that so long that an infantry team from all the way up on the hill has been able to get down there.
Ground, I would say, Bravo, I would say you have about another 3 minutes before those mortars land directly on your last
3
pause,
minutes,
so
I was gonna
keep
give
your
him
boys
one.
moving.
Solid copy.
Damn, I was gonna switch unit.
Ground.
Hey, y'all like grenades? Ah, damn. Shot me
Do you
dead.
still have eyes on the mortars?
Bravo, order your guys to get into the Badger. They need to move now.
Something just blew up.
Grounds, Bravo, we're combat ineffective. We have a bunch of cripples.
Roger that. It feels like everyone has a bunch of cripples. Just push forward the people who aren't crippled. We've stagnated for way too long. Just try and get this moving as much as possible.
Oh, well.
Ground, this is Namer. We put a 21 gun salute on top of the mortars.
Roger that.
They're lucky that didn't blow up the frickin' station over here, but yeah, mortaring one of the sites, that probably wasn't the smartest thing. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what a lot of these guys are. KIA as well, so I'll move them in from back here. Yeah, Slade's missing frickin' SAF.
Command, this is Alpha. We're prepping to move now.
Roger
Just
that.
trying to pack the...
Bravo, continue moving south.
Alright, he gets mowed down. Trying to send everything I can here.
Moving.
Can't angle any of those missile launchers. Not sure if any of those guys have good eyes.
Armor 1 to Armor 2, status update.
This is Namer. Namer is fully operational.
Alpha's Bravo, we have guys pushing into the objective right now. Check your fire.
Alright, there's the first intel. Hobbs down right there. Oh, they're just shooting through the wall.
Alpha Bravo, meet up. At Bravo's position. This area's intel has been secured.
Solid copy, ground. We're moving now.
Ay, ay, ay. How about let's send Dushka down their way? If it'll make it there. 'Cause let's be honest, there's a shit ton of trees. I've also started considering, what if we focus on putting less AI in the AO to help with frames, but we do something like we bump up skill 5% and weapon handling, like maybe 10 to 15% and spotting up to 70%. That way, you know, less is more, but I think we'll just experiment with that in the next practice op.
Can you push your squad north over to Bravo's position?
Copy that. We'll do one ready.
Jesus, that's some danger close GMG fire. Right near friendly positions. And they mowed him down in a bad spot. Hey Grizz, what's up? Alright, but with all this stuff, I'm going to start deleting the stuff behind them. We can delete the goat markers since they're all dead. Get the bodies. Get the unconscious guys. So on and so forth.
Alpha will be effective in about 2:30.
I'm trying to think, what if I just, take all these idiots.
Technical, coming in on the roadblock. Direct west.
Repeat
It's
again, what was
20 meters
northwest?
southwest of Honeycliffe here.
Engage.
Well, they got mowed down.
Alpha, what's your situation?
That guy's glitched
Alpha will
out.
be good in about 2 minutes 15 seconds.
Bravo, what's your situation?
Main squad lead is down.
We're getting that up.
Let's throw ZSU down at him.
Okay.
Do one.
The plan is to get together and then push north and then east around the buildings.
Shut the fuck up, pockets, faggot.
What? It's not from that one. Ah, now these guys are being a bit disrespectful to each other when they're just trying to do a damn op. They're stagnating again, but my mortars are broken. I do have this guy. I think I'm gonna run him upstairs and have some fun. Come on, let's go upstairs. Climbing the ladder, I see smoke in the distance. There's like, whoop! I think I'm gonna need this.
Be advised, RPG gunner on big building.
Roger that. Pull back. The vehicle.
It doesn't like me.
And can we not have some lone wolfing?
Be advised, the RPG just smoked the squad that has Mr. J and ACO and Ambiguous in it.
It's smoked?
Nope, they're all fine.
Copy that.
Yeah, so they're not suppressing me with that Marshall.
Okay, Bravo, start pushing forward to the west. Alpha, catch up when you can.
Alpha's moving now.
Just because I like capturing lone wolves.
Alpha's pulling north to Bravo's location now.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
No question mark.
Do 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 do. Okay, or you can disconnect like a pussy. Where's the fun in that? They're just gonna DC.
Alpha Bravo, continue pushing west. Vehicles try not to get into the actual town, but skirt around the outside, shooting any contacts you can see.
Do 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 do. I didn't mean to drop that.
Try not to get blown up.
Don't get dabbed on, dude.
I fired one and you stayed there.
Namer's been neutralized by hostile trees. Namer's neutralized.
Roger that.
By hostile trees.
Forces, don't forget to watch your rear and sides, because we are just really pushing straight
Get your
through these
frickin' head
contacts.
down, you dumb fuck. Let me loot his body. I know this is difficult for you to... Why can't I loot his body? Oh, and they knocked over the namer. Oh, that's just brilliant.
Be advised, we got one infantryman up on that big story that is throwing grenades towards the infantry.
Bravo copies, we're clearing the building now.
Hi, command. This is Namer. Any chance you could use a magic trick to kickback us?
Roger, given the situation of you took 2 RPGs and then, like, backed yourself up in a tree and flipped yourself, I'm gonna call that valid.
Understood. This is the old school way.
We'll try to nudge you real quick.
It's called warfare.
Infantryman, be advised, there is at least 2 hostiles on top of that roof.
Solid copy. Armor 6-5,
Oh,
we got
you
boys moving
suck.
up the roof now.
Oh, voila!
If I get out of this, I'm throwing a grenade down there. Fucking bonsai, that was great. Teleport's a hub. I'll just frickin'... Who was that, Lord Mew? Lord Mao.
This is Namer, back online.
They're popping more. Well, he's dead. Oh, come on, Mr. Driver. The marshal's gonna schwack you. Idiots. So that turret's dead. I'm just waiting for them to get on the firing vector of that guy. I might as hell throw down 2 ultranationalist squads here. We'll make them anti-armor. Have them run down the hill. Let's test this. If we do up to 40, boost spotting up to 75, bring weapon handling up to 65. Let's see how that
we
goes.
Just touched the barbed wire with the fucking MRAP and all of our tires are gone now. Rip. So we're a really, really slow turret now.
Negative, there's a vehicle right by us. I'll bring it to you.
Dog,
Got a whole
you
bunch of
have
wheels
8
for you.
tires.
Well, 8 tires is better than no tires. I guess that razor wire was like frickin' IKEA level.
Don't worry about it. Just keep mounted in your vehicle. We'll just be a turret, I guess.
Whoa, okay.
Squads be advised, Bravo is currently in the center of the town. Alpha, say again.
Can you stop being glitchy, please? Thank you. This is annoying.
Ground, Bravo, we're clearing all the buildings west of the office building.
Alright, 3-round bursts and keep hitting the left key.
Infantry, you got an enemy infantry squad south of you pushing into you.
Come on, give me a reason.
Bravo copies. Alpha, watch out to your south, you got infantry moving.
Copy that.
This turret is really fucked up.
Air to Bravo, do you have eyes on a GMG west of our position?
There is no air anymore.
Solid, taking GMG fired.
We can push the Namare or the Hobble Wagon up to try to find it.
The mayor of the hobble wagon.
Solid, it's coming from direct west along the road.
Jesus Christ, that thing was glitchy as hell. I'm kinda happy it's dead. Oh, he woke back
You guys
up.
get it?
If he didn't, I think the building's fucked. Nope, confirmed you got it.
Yeah, let's mess with him.
Continue pushing west. Question? That's one question.
What's your question? Hey, I heard you like grenades, so here. Nice third person. Did you notice how he started pulling the trigger and then he looked to his left? What type of bullshit was that? What type of bullshit was that? Oh, I'm dead. More grenades from bodies, I thought of that, but... Nah.
I just want to ask the question again. The question mark that you would have literally had to pass to get here, did we clear that at least?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think
I guess
they
we're just
demoed
gonna
this.
Hope that the rest of the town is just sunshine and butterflies down here.
Yeah, I sent everything over to them, but, got this wave of infantry coming
What
down
was,
now.
Ground Force, what was the update on that squad coming from the south? We've heard nothing else on it.
But I'm just gonna vary these guys to come around here. And I'm gonna start deleting bodies from way back here. Those three, let's get these over here. I'm just spamming the delete key. That's a dead officer, he's dead. That guy's dead, this guy's dead. That guy's probably dead.
Alpha, Bravo, do either of you have a demo man?
I think Mr. J's remembering he's got to frickin' demo that site.
Either Alpha or Bravo on the net?
This guy fucking survived. Yeah, squad-based communications have been absolutely terrible. Everything else has been good, but...
That. Be advised, Namer got 4 charges for you if you need them.
Got leveled.
Roger, can you go back to the
Now we got these
intel
guys
site
coming in.
and demo that?
So yeah, definitely there needs to be
Specific?
better fucking
Roger, it's
comms
marked in
here.
blue. It says intel in here.
Understood, good blood, reporting up for you.
Can you also search any of the bodies for barrows? The officer should have one.
The officer should have what?
Thank you.
Oh, great. So they want to go pick him up. Gotta be quick. Fuck, what? What was he? He was an oak leaf. Alright. And the other guy should be the red, right? Yeah. Jesus, how many bodies do they keep at base? So I'm missing an APC. I think they actually went back and grabbed one of the APCs and changed it out or something. Meanwhile, these guys are choosing a very wide berth. So I'm going to adjust their movement markers accordingly.
Ground command to Bravo, come in.
Oh, now I hear you.
Just adjust them accordingly.
Ground command Bravo, we have 2 squads direct north of our pause.
Hopefully they'll start coming in.
Yeah, Arma, be advised, direct north of our position. Possible platoon-sized element moving out in the open.
So they fixed some of their wheels. Good enough.
Repeat last.
So it looks like they'll attack from the north. GMG's fired. If that lands near, I'll, Alright, they're gonna start smoking.
Okay, Bravo, can you push
We
south
got 2 enemy squads coming in from the north.
Solid, we already know.
Name any luck on barrows?
And that marshal already wrecks most of them. I get a better firing line. I just saw movement in there. I'm annoyed that the Dishka got broken. I don't know how, but somehow did. Well, yeah, there's not much I can really do. Oh, wait, no, I know what I can do. I know exactly what I can do here.
Arma's Bravo, do you see any more contacts moving over there?
All I ever saw was white smoke. I just sprayed into it.
Let's see. Player, teleport. Let's get Slade back in.
I can confirm that all units are down in the smoke.
Good copy, thanks. Air break. Grounds Bravo, we're set to move direct west towards the next objective.
Roger that, continue pushing.
Do. I said I'd only use traps if they gave me a reason, and they're kinda giving me a reason.
Alpha to command.
Let's see.
Say again, Alpha to command.
Ground read.
Do you want us to move on the southern side of the road in an open field, or do you want us to push north with Bravo?
push north with Bravo, use the cover up here.
Copy that.
Why can't these mines be placed properly? Whoop.
Ground command, I've got demo set and the officer's beret.
Amazing. Please download that building.
Stay firm. Demo should go off in the next 30 seconds.
Dankeschön.
Come on. Why are these staying so fucking low?
When we get to the buildings, Alpha push north, Bravo push west.
Copy that.
Bravo copies.
Alright, so they demoed the site.
Intel demoed.
Confirm. Confirmed.
Fools. Fool. Still taking out a frickin' cord head on. Yeah. I'm gonna probably also edit the health mechanic. I think we're gonna start shifting the ops to be
we got a HMG
harder,
north
more
of the road.
balanced
You
for the
clear that for us?
infantry. But the trade-off is I'm going to probably take
Solid
crippling
Bravo,
off.
but we're trying to stay on the eastern side to stop it firing.
Bravo copies.
We got our IFE moving up now.
I'm gonna start remote controlling units and poking my head out windows.
HMG neutralized.
Bravo copies, thank you.
Poor dead Dimitri. That guy on the roof? No. Yeah, like that. I mean, multiple shots. And they're still standing. Let me see if I can get this guy to be a bit of a surprise here if I ungarrison him. He's speaking to give himself away like an idiot. But with any luck, he'll come down, open this door, and look around going, what's going on? He sees his dead comrade, so instead he's gonna go prone. Why don't you come over here? The heck was Hobardicus doing? I think that was actually just debris flying around from the GMG. I mean, that's firing like danger close to infantry.
You had enemy contract coming out of the houses on the east side.
Now, once again, I'm going to spawn in.
Sign that contract.
3 squads, send them in from a bunch of different directions. And we'll go from there. As we encroach the last part of the AO. Hell, thanks for the bits. Yeah, I really need to look into Streamlabs. I don't know why it's not popping up. Maybe they changed a URL thing or something, because that's the only thing I can think of.
Be advised, Namer has plenty of
for the
556 and
thing to be breaking. All these guys are set up around this AO.
If you need ammo, grab them from the...
And I'm going to be very stingy with the mines. If someone steps on them, they're going to die. But I think fixing the cripple thing will help with the stagnation and whatnot. Floating M240 Bravo. They're taking their buddy teams, they're breaching and clearing. I haven't been seeing any lone wolves except for Slade, who was or not Slade, Smutton, who was a pilot, who decided to land right in the frickin' AO.
For Bravo status.
Here, I'm gonna let them get the first kill, and then ungarrison the group. They throw a frag. Oh, flashbang. Easy. Fucking easy. At least they're breaching really well.
Alpha to ground, we're currently clearing the northwest side.
Roger that.
No, I want you to fucking go your fucking routes. Stop being stupid. For the love of God. I hate it when they do that. They take these grandiose routes. I just want them to follow the goddamn formation.
Bravo, be advised. Alpha's on you north 200 meters.
Solid copy.
So they're dropping the last few guys.
Is anyone gonna clear the inside of the center of the city?
Alpha push down from the north to clear this area.
Solid. It's called the mortar pit.
Yeah, mortar. It's when you got the wrong composition of tarmac.
Yeah, you need mortar in that bitch.
Eyes on 2 enemy squads coming down west on the hill, 500 meters south.
See, now they're... Stop it! Just go! It is literally that simple.
Prioritize pushing to the storage building as soon as possible and set up a defensive area there.
Alright, now we're gonna play my mind game.
Square. Bravo, push that area.
Bravo copies pushing now.
Remember to grab any barrows you see, like the black ones.
We got mines. Need a storage building.
We got 2 other squads coming in more from the northwest, on the hill as well.
They found my mines.
If you got mines, pull back a bit, shoot them, and then go in.
It's horrible. Well, they're not going to be able to shoot them because they're in the building. One more thing I'm going to set up, and this will be cannon because they bombed the hell out of this position earlier. But if one of the mines go off, it's going to be tied to that charge, and if that charge goes off, it's going to break the intel. Because they already mortared this position and blew half of it up.
Center. Can you pull over to where Bravo is?
Ground teams, can we expedite the handling of the intel so we can leave before the 30 dudes get here?
Yeah, they seem to be fucking around with mines right now. They could just pull back, shoot them, and then walk off. But...
Alright, timers are going to begin since they're at the final part. I'm going to start throwing more deadly assets as things go on.
Ground, pull your guys back. IFV will be clearing the mines for you.
Eyes on additional squads coming in from the southwest, 300 meters.
My fear with that is I don't want something to RPG that. Oh, now you're gonna get it stuck, aren't you? Well, they shot it. Yeah, you're
Ground
just
forces be
putting
advised,
yourself
the,
in a bad position.
South side of this compound is clear of mines.
Are you shooting his fucking feet? Jerk? Shouldn't be able to do that. There's the RPGs coming in.
Can we push into the compound?
Alright, ultranationalists, let's get BMP2 to start coming down. Let's see, AI, global.
Bravo, how long till we actually
Grounds,
step in?
Bravo. Our guys had eyes on a satchel inside the warehouse.
Have we killed everyone in the warehouse yet?
Unknown, we haven't gone in the warehouse yet.
Yeah, well, standing around the outside is not going to help. You might as well just go and clear it.
Solid.
It's our goddamn objective.
Ground forces be advised, Abrams lines inside of the warehouse.
Ground forces, we don't have the ammunition to deal with this many guys. Hurry the fuck up.
Yeah, and this is what I was worried about.
Well, the officer's dead. That didn't trigger the explosive to go off. Let's see, ultranationalist.
Armor, direct south, watch out, RPG.
Fucking shooting at mines when friendlies are inside. For the love of God.
Good. Pull out now. Plant demo charges in this area, check for any barriers, and then run.
Fucking retards.
Andrews, I keep shooting and then pull back. We're gonna stage the vehicles to get these guys out of here. Then
Bravo,
we're gonna haul
confirm the
ass.
beret, let's go.
Idiots, man.
Armor 1's parked. You load up whenever you guys can.
Get your nerds in.
Bravo, you confirm that you have the beret.
They have the beret.
Solid, I'm wearing it now.
Great, let's get out of here then. Pull back south. Move to where the BMP2 marker is. That's where the vehicle.
I don't give a shit about the AKM.
Wherever they are currently.
Give me the fucking.
Positions on that.
Marked here in all caps. We got another 3 seats inside the Badger.
Got 2 Badgers here.
Name
Get
it.
in now.
If you're not in, pull back to where the BMP markers are.
Did I miss that?
Vehicles will do a second staging point to get out.
To the name of one, we're gonna pull right out. Those guys taking it regulars.
Ow.
If the vehicle's full, keep going. Back to base.
I think they deaded the charges. Those weren't enough. They're gonna have to use the satchel. I mean, yeah, that one's clearly blown the fuck up. This one, not so much. I'm waiting for that bigger charge to go off and make a... or at least redecorate. Do I have an MI-24 that won't utterly murder them? Yeah, it should be good.
Ground forces be advised, you have a working Euro at the warehouse, at the office complex you can use.
Everyone
Alright, we're
in
loaded.
Vehicles,
Get
pull
out of
back
here.
now.
Ground command Bravo, we're all loaded up for green.
Roger that. Pull back to base. Demo the building now if you can.
Demo. You have a charge set. Demo.
Can I confirm that?
That's a negative. We didn't have time to demo.
Where are you going?
What do you mean you didn't have time to demo?
I'll say again, Bravo did not demo that building.
You had someone set charges. How are they not demoing it right now?
Come on, this is a one.
Let me double check.
Mortar.
Say again, unknown call sign?
Sorry, wrong person. Come on, this is Nemo 1. We could have mortar. We can just destroy it with the mortar.
Okay, go for it.
Andrews, what are you doing?
Ground, this is Bravo. I confirmed one of my guys did demo it, but it did not bring down the building.
We tried our best, oh well.
Coming in.
So much for the mortar.
Andrews, what are you doing? Answer the radio. Strong, what are they doing?
I have no clue. Andrews is down. I'm picking him up.
Okay, shoot both of them in the back of the head and leave, and just steal the vehicle.
There goes the chopper. Building was not demoed, therefore mission fail. All forces on this met, be advised, we're index. To everyone on this net, mission is fail, second building was not demolished.
I don't count that as a fail, that's bullshit. You're just salty because we wrecked it.
I'm not salty. I'm not salty about anything. I thought communication between vehicles and command was good. Communication between infantry and command was a bit lackluster.
What communication?
Yeah, exactly. It's just no one blew up the second building. There was a small charge that went off, but it was on the other side of the actual equipment room, and it didn't cause everything to move around like the first charge did. So, yeah.
Andrews and Vic, we were gonna, we had stopped the point of mortar to bring the building down, but that's when we got hit by the helicopter.
Well, you guys already mortared the building and it didn't take it out, so it wasn't gonna work.
We did drop mortars on the building though. We dropped mortars on the mortar put next to the building.
That's not how
literally-
AoE works, but...
And I literally have 84 mortar shells left. I was gonna dump everything on the building.
Okay, but... The point was, even if you mortared the building, the enemy forces had already gone back there, cleaned everything out, and were leaving the AO by the time you left, so... Even then, it wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, the person who planted the charge obviously planted the normal charge, not the satchel charge. Could that be used?
You had a satchel charge on the thing. I was waiting for someone to demo it. It was primed and everything, but no one did it, so... Yeah.
We easily tried, but it didn't actually blow.
I did a small charge.
Yeah, but the small charge was put like... Regardless, what do I have in my notes?
The charge I put down on the first building went off, correct?
Yes, that went off and that destroyed everything in there, so that was fine.
Copy.
So, Yeah, I think there was just a lack of coordination with all the enemy units pointing down, which is fine. I mean, this is practice anyway. I mean, actually, like, clearing buildings, clearing checkpoints, that was all done really well. There was a few parts of stagnation when squads weren't really communicating with each other. I mean, I really don't know what else to
I
say.
shouldn't have gone into the chopper.
And then the Apache landing in the middle of an open field, like, within 100 meters of the AA. That was kind of funny to watch, because the AA just...
And a known mortar strike.
Yeah. I don't know. Like... but other than that, it was mostly okay. Sniper Wolf, you got anything to say?
No, it went pretty well. Just, you guys need to talk more.
Yeah.
To be fair, Hobart was down for like half of that.
It doesn't matter. There was no comms when he was up.
His two IC should have been taken over for him.
Mm-hmm.
Being down.
Trying to take over when he wasn't communicating. Yeah.
And also, just as a PSA for anyone who wants to do ground command, it's okay to be in a drone a few hundred meters from the AO, but you can't be at base on a drone, and you can't be in a helicopter somewhere else. Like, you have to be on the field somewhere.
Chill with the fix.
You don't know what's going on unless you're there. Unless you can see it.
You
Drones
could have sat in our Badger or Namer or whatever it is the whole time. And
tried to get in either of the Vics, they were both full.
Yeah.
What?
Well, yeah, but you're the ground commander. That motherfucker can walk.
True.
Sucks to suck.
Yeah. Well, I learned from that. I learned a lot from that one.
How'd you guys like that AO with all the stuff built around it?
When I could play, it was good.
All the cars were floating.
Oh, were they?
We had Russian houses. No one understood the fucking reference?
I actually had stable frames, surprisingly, and only had one time my game froze. And that time my game froze literally was as the explosive charge was planted with a 2-minute timer, and I only came back 1 minute 30 seconds later.
Sniper Wolf, so you also said that the 40-round AP shells didn't reload into 40-round?
I figured it out. I had to cycle through general purpose rounds like 12 times, and it finally swapped to AP, so every time I needed to fire at a tank, I had to like cycle through like 30 times to get to the ammo I needed.
Huh. Yeah, because I'm reviewing the script, and everything looks fine, so that's weird.
Maybe just on my end.
That's all I had prepped, because that was focused on a smaller AO with all the like tank traps to try to funnel you guys through the checkpoint and whatnot. And yeah.
Cool.
The turrets were buggy as hell though when they tried to fire at you.
SPG-9 flipped every single time.
Yeah, that bugged me, because I had the frickin' Panther in its sights, and it just instead of firing, it just whiffed itself.
I saw one 50 cal that was up, and as I was about to fire, the guy just disappeared.
What?
And maybe he got killed by something and just decided to go to heaven instead.
That GMG you had in that corner, covering the corner of that road, that was nasty.
That was nasty.
Mm-hmm.
God, that almost got me as I ran into a building.
So, what I'll say in terms of this was mainly for just urban assault practice. People did really well. They formed buddy teams, cleared out buildings as squads. When people went down, they were dragged into buildings and medicked, at least from what I could see. Just don't stagnate. Like, if you know there are mines, first off, make sure you tell people where the mines are. The Panther didn't have to drive in that area next to the warehouse because the mines weren't there. They were in the warehouse, and there's like one trip mine outside on the other spot. And then don't fire and destroy mines inside of buildings that A, have your objective in it, and B, have people trying to do the objective in the building. Like, that was probably the biggest oof I saw, but otherwise, things went well.
I think on that, we didn't even have an idea that they were in there. They never said over comms that they were even going into the building. Last I heard, they were still trying to clear the mines out.
Yeah, but the
we
magical
opened the
thing
door
about that
ourselves.
is that you can literally press the M key and it shows you where everyone is in these ops. So there's no excuse to not know what's around you, or that, yeah.
And you can ask.
We opened the door ourselves to see the mine, and then when I only waited as soon as Granite left the area. So you basically must have just entered the building as soon as after we started firing. Because
Well, okay, I'm gonna stop you right there, Andrews. You're a Panther crew, so the fact you went up to the warehouse and got out of the warehouse as you had multiple groups of infantry coming down from the hill is kind of stupid. You should be with Sniper Wolf supporting and killing the infantry as they come down. Just let the infantry do the thing, because if I actually set it up right, you shooting at the mine would have actually blown up the entire building. But Havaric has literally disarmed the charge just as you shot it, so yeah.
April's mines didn't have that big of blast radius here. It's a foot blower.
Shut up.
Don't shoot at mines and buildings.
Stop macarobbing. Just fucking.
Yeah, the Panther
Jesus.
next to the
Play the game how you're
actual
supposed
building
to.
was also told over yelling.
They can't hear you inside vehicles, man. You gotta get into the vehicle or talk to them on the radio if you want to talk to them.
I was screaming there's charge in the warehouse.
Oh, and what were the
can't hear you.
what were the passwords you got? At least give me that.
I can actually do that. It's chocolate and coconut.
Thank you. Okay.
Because can I just say, if you're camping outside one of the objective buildings or just a building in general, you probably should clear it.
Coconut best
Because
Neko
that
girl.
was the objective
Chocolate's
building.
also
You guys
pretty
were medicing people outside for the first one. And I literally just ran in there because everyone in there was dead and grabbed the intel.
Well, in their defense, they did clear it of enemies and they started bandaging. It's just no one was pulling security. Everyone was just kind of huddled up right there, because what ended up happening was when they started their assault and actually started like breaching the building, I spawned a squad of infantry to their south by about 600 meters. And I just had them run down there, and they were still back behind the warehouse bandaging by the time the infantry got there, yeah.
I had to kill them because no one was doing 360.
Yeah. But in the coming future, guys, I think I'm going to work to get rid of crippling, because it's... I want to experiment with that. See if we get rid of crippling and see if that helps with keeping momentum. But on the flip side, you guys are going to be able to take a little less damage.
If you could do like crippling on just arms and like head and limbs and stuff.
I mean, if arms isn't that bad to deal with, chest is fine, but legs, it's instantly 2 minutes every time.
Yeah.
There's no like light graze to the leg where you could just patch up instantly. It's if you get crippled on the
Just
legs,
shut up and go
you
get 'em,
basically
right,
sign
Christopher?
yourself off for like 5 minutes. Whilst we
References.
can, like seal up the wounds and then pack your ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put my point there. I actually don't like that idea specifically because it makes it too easy almost. Like the whole crippling thing, it makes it a challenge, and if the off become like, okay, fine, there's no need for crippling, then what's next? Like, what you gonna do next to make it easy for everybody?
No, crippling's fine. It's just I've been crippled by a large cut. It's
Yeah,
like,
literally one bullet to the leg can knock you out, and it can also cripple you.
So before we get into this conversation,
yeah,
a few things I want to give a shout out to, and that's today when playing a machine gunner. Sometimes it goes unappreciated, but there was a good squad mentality of taking ammunition.
Oh, I know,
yeah,
I've got that tab open. I'm just waiting for this to finish.
Walked up to me and was like, "Hey, you're carrying a machine gun. You want me to carry your ammo?" I'm like, fuck yeah. So, that's a little thing that usually goes unnoticed, but that's something good to keep up. Even if your machine gunner doesn't ask you to pick up ammo, it's always a good thing to check in. Like, are you carrying enough ammo? So yeah.
Oh, yeah. Quick break. Also, using the Panther to carry additional ammo, AA and AT, that was also smart. Keep doing that.
Shout out to Ambiguous for taking out
your ammo
taking one of the MGs, the enemy MGs.
Yeah,
like
carry additional ammo and weapons, because there's no reason for you guys to pick up enemy weapons when one of your Vics is literally resupply. But anyway, I'll BRB. Anyway, I'm going to now give some shoutouts here. For some reason it's not giving me a frickin' list of people who subbed and resubbed. So if you subbed or resubbed and I've missed you, thank you for that, even though this list should have them. I know I saw a few come up today, but what can you do? But anyway, thank you to all the new follows, and Ant, thank you for the $5 spot. I will put a sniper up in the Wednesday 506 stop tomorrow at a good vantage point to mess with them, and that'll be from 9 to 11. But otherwise, guys, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. With scripting, we'll be able to do a few more interesting things. Tootie and I are pioneering the frontier here, but he's being the main researcher. So shout out to Tootie for helping me with that. But otherwise, guys, take care. Have a good one. And, yeah, I think we're going to be putting out a few YouTube videos coming up to talk about some future cool things. But otherwise, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one.